What's up, family? It's your girl T, aka the nappy-headed jojoba, back with another lookbook. This is a lookbook theme I've had in mind for a very long time, and I polled you guys back in May to see if you would be interested in seeing this versus some other ideas I had, and this was the winner. And it worked out even better because today's video is sponsored by Poshmark. Some of you may recall I worked with them fairly recently in the process of clearing out old items from my wardrobe that just don't suit me anymore or just don't fit me anymore. I've definitely been zhuzhing up my wardrobe with some new items as well. If you're not familiar with Poshmark, it is a resale site. So basically, rather than having to donate clothes that are still in very good condition or sell them to a local thrift shop for a massive loss from what they're actually worth, you can sell them yourself on the app and people can buy them from you or even make you an offer. I've been using Poshmark since they approached me for the last video where I collabed with them, and I was really happy to do it again because I actually use the app myself, not just as a seller, but as a buyer. As a matter of fact, when I was first setting out to do this lookbook, I wanted to include this sweater right here. This is just a roll neck knit sweater. I think it's originally by J. Crew, I want to say. Yeah, it's J. Crew. Still got the tags on it. I saw this J. Crew sweater on the Nordstrom site. Nordstrom will sell J. Crew branded things. It was sold out on Nordstrom. It was sold out on J. Crew's own website. And I don't know, I think I just loved the colors in it so much. I told you guys in my last lookbook I'm having a pink phase, and I just really wanted it. So I was just like, man, I'm so sad that it's sold out. Guess where I found it? Poshmark. And as I just showed you guys, it sells the freaking tags on it. So I was really hoping to work this into this video. In Southern California, where I live, we have something called June gloom. So it actually isn't necessarily always too hot to still be wearing sweaters and cardigans, especially at night. But on today, it was way too hot to incorporate this sweater into the lookbook. I was already schwitzing my makeup off as it was. But yeah, make sure you guys check out the link in the description box to download the app for free. And after we get through the lookbook, stay tuned to the end to see just a little sneak preview of some of the items that I have for sale in my closet on Poshmark. That way, if you like my style, you can actually pick up some things that I selected for myself, but I've either outgrown stylistically or I can't fit it anymore one way or another. But it might work out for you. Power clashing isn't really a term, I don't think. It's something that I picked up from 30 Rock, honestly. There's a moment where Jack Donaghy refers to something he's wearing as power clashing, and I just fell in love with that term because it so well describes my personal aesthetic and how I like to combine prints and textiles. Starting off, I've got a polka dot. This is actually a dress, not a blouse. It's from Zara, and I tucked it into this green, white, and black skirt, which is from Mango. It's a pleated midi skirt, and then I also added this red Rebecca Minkoff bag, which some of you may remember from my last lookbook. I'm not really a heels girl. I want to be able to walk again the next day, but the cheat code for any of us who want to wear heels but can't really do it is wedges. I low-key hate wedges. I hate that I'm not woman enough to really wear heels more than once or twice a year, but I'm not as tall as I was supposed to be. I never reached the height of 5'11" that I believe I was truly destined to be. I seriously cannot handle heels more than 1 or 2 nights a year. Wedges, however, as much as I think they're a bit of a groan and a cop-out to wearing real heels, are my way of getting around, not having the height I want without actually busting my ass on some stilettos. I'm also rocking this straw hat, which is just from H&M, but I got it from H&M in Kobe when I was in Japan earlier this year. And the sunglasses are just your classic Ray-Ban Wayfarers in a tortoise shell. I wanted to start off with this look because I wanted to show that you can power clash and still be very approachable, so to speak. Frankly, I power clash damn near daily. It's just the way my mind works when I'm putting an outfit together. I don't really necessarily think, oh, I'm going to power clash today. I feel like this is a good look for an entry-level power clash because you've got the same tones in the skirt and the top. They're both black and white, and then the skirt has that pop of green in there. So it's a little bit edgy by mixing those stripes and those polka dots, but it's still very cohesive in the colorways of those two pieces, and I think that that works. If you maybe want to dip your toe in the pool of power clashing, but you're a little bit wary, I feel like a combination like this would be a good direction to go in. Leveling up a bit in power clashing, here we have an Ankara print skirt with a black and white striped top that says weirdo on it because I am a weirdo. I actually wore almost this exact outfit pretty recently to lunch with Ghana Goddess. What's up, girl, if you're watching? For earrings, I added a little bit even more of a clash with some leopard print button earrings. And since this skirt has pockets, I do not have a bag, and I didn't carry a bag when I wore this outfit. The skirt is by Ruben Rule. He is a black designer of the label Domestics. This is another way to get into clashing prints, but in this case, instead of going with things that are similar in tones, you're taking something that's very colorful and pairing it with another print that's different but is still just black and white. This is another really great way to make power clashing a little bit more approachable if you're not exactly sure how to do it, if you feel like you don't have good instincts. Take something that's super colorful, and rather than getting something else that's super duper colorful as well, find something that's black and white, and it'll probably go. This next look is a different kind of power clash altogether, where it's just this long, I call this my Easter dress. It's originally from Zara. I've had it for a few years now, so it's definitely no longer available, but it's not that crazy exclusive or special. It's just a floral maxi dress. The point is here, when I have something super duper frilly and girly like this, because I am a tomboy, I like to power clash and toughen it up some way. So in this case, I went with these boots. This is almost mandatory for me. If I have something that's way girly like this, I just feel like I need to add some toughness to it. So this is one way that I like to do it. To me, power clashing isn't necessarily just about mixing prints. It can often be about mixing things that are super dressy or girly with things that are super casual or boyish / androgynous / masculine. The next look here is one where I'm bringing back those leather leggings or faux leather leggings that you would have seen in my previous lookbook, and I paired it with this landscape button-down top, which is just super billowy and diaphanous, along with these mules that are from Zara that have a floral print and these giant bows on them, and honestly look nothing like my usual style. I don't know why I was even drawn to these mules in the first place, but I just kind of love them. They're so ugly that they're kind of cool. I call them my wealthy white woman mules. I just feel like they're what some rich white lady would wear for her like resort wear attire, or when she's on her yacht or whatever. Just like, darling, my champagne's gone flat. Top me up, please. To this outfit, I also added this dope snapback in the camo print, which you might have seen me wear in various videos because I wear it all the time. Because this look is grounded in something that kind of goes with everything with those black leggings, it's more about showing how you can pull in accessories as a way to power clash. So the top and the leggings go together just fine. The instances where I'm power clashing are really in the shoes and the hat. By adding in accessories that don't quite match, you can power clash and create more depth and texture to your outfit, and it's something that I really like to do all the time. Sometimes if I feel like my outfit is just a little bit too basic for me, basically, I'll throw in something just to throw everything else off and give it a little bit more interest, really just for me. It just gives my eye a little bit more interest, and I feel like it sets my outfit apart from something that anyone else would put together. It makes me feel more like me. Last but not least, we have this green Ankara dress, which again is by Domestics. Much like the skirt from Domestics, I've also had this dress for quite some time, so I doubt that this exact one would still be available. And I paired it with this leopard turban as well as my checkered Vans. Vans are something that have been in my rotation and in my closet for almost as long as I can remember being an adult and buying my own clothing. But checkered Vans in particular seem to be having a bit of a moment right now. I think they're very on trend. Generally, I'm extremely trend averse, so it kind of makes me want to hold off of wearing mine for a while, but I refuse to kowtow or alter my style just to not be with what everyone else is doing. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. So if you like trends, checkered Vans are very in right now, but as far as I'm concerned, they always have been and they always will be. This look is just an example of how I feel that leopard goes with everything, similar to how black and white can go with any colorful print. So while this dress is such a statement piece on its own, I feel like it goes very nicely with the leopard turban as well as the black and white in the Vans. You could do one or the other. You could do just a black and white accessory or just a leopard accessory, but me being me, I like it all together. Leopard might not jive quite as well with a random colorful print as well as something that's black and white like the Vans are, but in my opinion, 9 times out of 9, it still works pretty well. It's just an alternative to going the black and white route. If you wanted to try power clashing, leopard is almost always a terrific option. And those are 5 different ways that I like to power clash, but to be honest with you, in any and all lookbooks that I do, you guys are going to see power clashing resurfacing because, like I said, it's pretty much just the way I dress. For any items that are still available, I will link them below, but as with all my other lookbooks as well, I wear things that may not be new at all because I buy pieces that I like and I wear them for years and years, so a lot of things may not still be around. The real point of this is just to let you guys see a little bit more of how I like to style myself and how I like to dress myself, and perhaps to give you some inspiration for ways you can maybe zhuzh up your own style, or how you definitely would never want to dress in case you think I look ridiculous, which that's fine. Before I get out of here, I just wanted to let you guys see a few of the items that I added to my Poshmark closet because, as I mentioned, heels and me, I can barely do them, so I'm getting rid of a lot of heels in my closet, including some that are brand new. These vampy pumps, these are a size 9. These are from Zara. These are still new with the tag, girl. Clearly, I'm never going to wear them. I'm just too much of a klutz, and, you know, I'm a Vans girl more than a heels girl, and if I'm gonna do heels, I'm gonna do the cop-out wedges most likely. So these are gonna be in my closet along with these, which are super hot, and it makes me sad that I can't wear them because I just love these shoes so much. These are also from Zara. You slide your foot in, then you zip up the back. I think I've worn these once, twice maximum. And these are a hot shoe. I actually styled them in a lookbook, but they've been hanging around ever since, and I think I've only worn them once or twice, and I just can't do it. I'm not woman enough to wear stilettos. So if you are woman enough, these will be in my closet, so you should check them out. Obviously, I'm a fan of leather look pants since they made an appearance, not just in my last lookbook, but in this one. So I will also have these leather look jeans in there. These are so cool, but they're just too big for me now. As you might be able to see, the tag is still on there. These are a size 29. They've got cool zips and stuff and cool little details on here, zips at the bottom at the cuffs. If these weren't too big for me, I would totally rock them, but they too big. So if you are a size 29, check out my closet. And they do have stretch. They're 2% spandex, 98% cotton. So yeah, there's that. These are in the too big / too long category. These are some Express jeans that I actually love. I love the wash of them, but they're too big for me and they're way too long. They are a size 8 long, and as someone who is 5'4", I don't know what I was thinking buying long jeans. And they're in such great condition. I mean, I really wish I could get away with wearing them. I suppose I could just have them hemmed, but girl, I got enough jeans. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just gonna sell them and let someone else use them as they are. Those are just a few of the items I've added to my closet. I'm going to be adding some more, so make sure you check it out. The link to download the app is in the description box, and it is free, by the way, as well as the name of my closet. Speaking of, if you yourself have a Poshmark closet, and I know some of you did from the last time I did a video with them, make sure you leave your closet handles in the comment section so that we can check out each other's stuff and maybe do some nice swappage. Let me know if you are a fan of power clashing as well. I suspect it has to be the Trini in me, my dad's Trinidadian, because I certainly do not get this trait from my mom. She hates it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Poshmark for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in the next one, which probably won't be a lookbook because they're exhausting to film. Bye-bye.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm going to tell you that now.